Hey everybody, this is Brett from Lost Hiway. We're here in the shop today to go over a quick walkthrough build on this 2022 four-wheel drive 170. It's a 3500 XD. Okay, this van came to us with the Ryka Super Singles. Ditched the dually package on this. These are available through Shadow Mark. Nice BFG 295/75s, pretty killer combo in satin black. Jumping over to the back, here's the Super Single for the rear, 17 with the black satin black finish, 295. You lose that dually wheel, gain a really cool looking load rated wheel and tire package for the dually guys that want to sort of standardize and get down to one single rear wheel. The spare with these is also universal. It will cover the front and the rear, so when you have a spare tire for this Super Single kit, got one wheel and it'll cover front and rear. So really nice setup right here. This van had blank panels, both sides, sliding door and driver's side windows, so we cut out and put in Van Windows Direct front half sliders. These are a great option to add some good ventilation with your fan or AC. Pulls in a lot of nice air from the outside, keeps the bugs out. So really quality window we like to put in these vans. Cool feature, this is kind of the first time we put these on a van, but these are the flatline side rocker panel lockers. For a 170, they're pretty cool. They give you tons of room. We're actually able to put the shore power plug in here for the EcoFlow system, so you can just open the door, shore power is concealed in there, and you can lock it up. Kind of keeps it weather tight, and a nice added feature. And it gives you some extra storage. Here at the back of the van, we got the Owl Vans spare tire carrier, ladder combo. Really quality units. They've always made nice stuff. Great for your spare and getting up to your roof access all in one. Here we got their Sherpa carrier for putting boxes on. You know, get fuel cans, shovels, any kind of accessories that you want to add to the back of the van for storage. Pretty nice unit there too. Okay, on this side, on the passenger side sliding door, we also added the Van Windows Direct front half slider. Works great in conjunction with the driver's side. Open up both, get some good ventilation. This van did not do suspension yet, but this is a perfect candidate for when the van gets a little bit heavier and they start adding camping gear. It's going to be a great kit to put the King front strut and 3.0 rear shocks in the back with the remote reservoirs. We also have available 3500 heavy duty springs for this van. So once we see this thing get a little more packed and get some more weight on it, it'll be back in to get some suspension stuff dialed in. So one difference you'll get on the 3500 vans when you do a suspension through the Shadow Mark suspension through Vanguard Overland is you're going to be able to add the 3.0 diameter, outer body diameter shocks, King shocks in the rear. They're a big giant remote reservoir. On the 3500s, we have plenty of room to add a really large diameter shock. That's kind of an exclusive through Shadow Mark. So when you're ready to do your 3500 suspension, you can go 3500 rear springs from us, leaf springs, with the 3.0 diameter remote reservoir King shock. Okay, now let's take a look at the interior build. This van came to us with the already pre-installed 4-person bench seat. We took this seat out, gutted the factory floor, installed a new floor from RB Components, their plywood floor that works real well in these builds, covered in lawn seal flooring. Our Lost Hiway trim kit that we manufacture for that floor also finishes out the edges real nice. We are able here at Lost Hiway to install smart floors, RB Components floors, Rainier flooring, any kind of flooring that you want to upgrade to over the factory Mercedes floor. Some of those different floors will allow you different seating options from, like, say, JMG or some of the smart seats, and maybe be able to move the seating around instead of being locked into this 4-person bench. It can just be a little more modular. Okay, moving on, we installed an S-bar heater here in this position. This is actually drawing fuel from the S&B 47-gallon fuel tank that we installed. So it's a really nice upgrade, give you a lot of long road miles. And you can pull your heater right off of that, keep your van warm at night. Here on our sidewall, with easy access reach-in for the S-bar thermostat control, 12-volt plugs, USB plugs for the passengers. It's a great spot and easy to access for the passengers or anyone in the front seats. One of the standard upgrades we do on these vans we build here at Lost Hiway is put in the overhead shelf over the driver and passenger cabin area. Gives you a great storage space for some puffy jackets, extra hats, window coverings, things that you don't want bounced around the passenger compartment. You can throw it up on that overhead shelf and gain some extra storage space. Okay, so we also installed a set of VanEssential bug screens here. Super easy to use, nice feature to add on those warm summer days when you got bugs wanting to get in your van. You roll them down, magnetic door, zippered back, closed up, got a good cool breeze blowing through, but keeps all the critters out. For overhead storage in this van, customer wanted to go with the VanEssential soft cabinets. In this 170, combined with our roof and wall panel kit and wall structure L tracking, we were able to get 3 down one side, 3 of the VanEssential 48-inch cabinets. These things are pretty sweet. They got an upper storage. You got 2 levels of storage on one side, zipper doors. You got a mid shelf here so you can separate maybe like say shoes in the bottom or something. You get 2 different compartments here, and then you get 1 large compartment right here. Super big and bulky. We like to carry a lot of clothes in these, and you know, shoes and sorted items to get them up off the floor. But these soft cabinets are really cool. They got a lot of internal pockets for storage. You can almost lose things in here. There's so much storage. You got under storage down here, some elastic, you know, little carabiner hook areas you can hang stuff from. So this van's got a ton of overhead storage now with 3 of these 48-inch VanEssential cabinets. They're a direct bolt-on to our L-track with thumb screws, so no drilling, no bolting. You just attach them right to there with some threaded studs, and you can put one in about 5 minutes. Okay, another cool option about these soft bag storage units from VanEssential with our L-track is they're easily removable. Just as quickly as you put them in, you can take them out and remove them. If you need to haul something large in here in your van, you can gain some headspace by just popping these things right out and then bolt them right back in. They have a handle on top, so some people actually take them out, they'll take them in the house, they'll pack them and then install them back, or after the weekend they got dirty clothes, they'll just take them all out and take the whole cabinet out or use it for work that week. So they're great because they're removable and you can reinstall them fairly fast. The heart of this build is truly our builder foundation kit with L-track option to add on and the wall panel kit. So basically what this creating is it's creating real modularity in how you mount your cabinets. You can move your cabinets, you can remove your cabinets, all by attaching to these 2 L-tracks. These L-track system also pinches the panels in place so you don't have a bunch of screws holding things in. If you needed to change a panel or you want to change your color options after a couple of years, you can just replace the panels. Our vertical sections in this kit also give you the ability to adjust our platform bed. So our platform bed can move between around 32 inches clear height up to 48 inches. So these verticals that are in there not only give you some place to tie things down, but an attachment point for our platform bed system and some of our lower bed kits and boxes. So it's a great start to your build, finishes out the upholstery, gives you a nice quiet van with all the insulation, sound deadening, and just a great finished look. Just get your van started. Okay, this van's got the Deluxe Max Air Fan remote control option. Great combination with that fan and our vented side windows. You really want to pull the heat out of these things. They're just a big giant metal box, so any kind of ventilation you can get in here when you're hanging out or even driving. I like to leave these fans on. You're cruising, kind of helps pull some of the hot air out. Crack the side windows or back door windows and get a lot of good airflow here with that Max Air Fan Deluxe. Along with the sliding door bug screens and the front half slider windows with screens, they also opted to do the rear VanEssential bug screens. These are cool. You can drop them all the way down the back. They can be all net, or you can do like a blackout drop down. So that really helps a lot. Like if you're doing, you know, an off-road, you're traveling a dirt road all day, you get a lot of dust built up on your back doors. If you have the blackout solid fabric drop down over your bed, when you close the back doors, a lot of dust likes to blow in. But if you have the blackout zip down, that dust just kind of bounces off and falls to the ground. So a lot of times we'll see that. We'll slam the doors and dust goes in and lands all over your pillows and bed. But when you got these VanEssential bug screens, it kind of helps prevent a lot of that dust and bugs getting into the back bed area. Next, they added the 3-piece platform bed with their armrest mattress trifold. This is 3 individual aluminum planks. The front 2 are 22 inches. The rear is 24. It comes all the way to the back of the door. Nice overhang to put your sleeping area back by the back doors. These are actually latched in. They're secured in with some nice rubber latches here that hold them in place, keep them from bouncing and or even kind of flying out in a rough situation. The ledgers these sit on are powder coated steel. They're a little more beefy. You got some ribbing welded into it for some extra stiffness, and they've got a various hole pattern down the inside for bolting applications, or do you use the 2 on the ends for your L-track locations here in our ball brace kit. Okay, so this lower system here is our low 20-inch Fender Boxes. In this 170, we installed the 72-inch long boxes, 72 inches from the back to the front. This creates a great sleeping space. Typically, they're a tabletop dinette system. This customer opted for just bed planks, so there's planks that'll drop into here to create your mattress all the way across the top. These boxes for a sleeping area. In these boxes, typically what we'll do, the driver's side, we like to house the power supply for the van. In this van, we went with the EcoFlow Pro unit. It's got their Starlink hooked up, refrigerator, lights, fan, It has alternator charge, shore power charge, and can accept solar panel charge also. So we got nice power supply in here, along with a bunch of storage up front because this storage is fully passed through, and you can open it from the top and access anything that you have stored inside the box. So great way to cover your Fender boxes, store your power. Passenger side, we like to put water. This customer did not opt for water, but multiple Northwest conversions water tanks fit in here. We like the 20-gallon, fits the wheel well nice, and gives you a lot of good water supply for camping. And then to finish off the rear floor, you can see our custom fabricated floor trim kit that we put on these here. Kind of matches the front and the step well, give you a nice finished look to the floor. So in this van also they did an ICECO VL75 Pro, which is a really massive unit from ICECO. It's dual zone, so you have freezer on one side, refrigerator on the other, dual zone controlled, big giant unit, really nice quality. We're going to mount this down here shortly and get this van wrapped up. So we're real happy with this ICECO refrigerator in this build. One other cool thing about this size of ICECO here is it's almost exactly the same height and depth as our low Fender boxes. So it kind of creates a bench seat extension. If you're sitting here, you got the same kind of bench seat extension. You can kind of move it over and add an extra couple places for kids to sit there in the van. Okay, so that's all for the walkthrough on this 170 four-wheel drive. If there's anything that you liked that you saw in the video, or you want to request a quote for a build, don't be afraid to hit us up at losthighwaycustoms.com. And if you like these kind of videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you at the next one.